News 46, local coverage you can count on.
It's finally here, the end-of-year clearance sale from Saida Trudeau, Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge. There's only one biggest sale of the year, and this is it. All new and used inventory is priced for clearance. Payments start at only $99 a month. Did you hear that? $99 a month. Zero cash down, zero payments for 3 months, and 0% financing. All vehicles are clearly marked with rock-bottom prices. Used vehicles are as low as $29.95 and also come with a limited warranty. It all starts Thursday, December 29th through Sunday, January 1st at the Pahrump Nugget. Grab the savings before they're gone. Easy financing and quick approvals even if you've had problems in the past. That's right, a dependable vehicle within your reach and will pay off your trade no matter what you owe. Enter to win an HD large screen TV, a Blu-ray DVD player, $1,000 in cash, or 4 free oil changes. No purchase necessary. If you've been waiting to find just the right deal, this is the sale you've been waiting for. Come to the Pahrump Nugget December 29th through January 1st for the end-of-year clearance.
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners and Humana. News is also brought to you by Barry Levinson and Associates, Pahrump's Bankruptcy Center. When it comes to important matters like bankruptcy, call an experienced, compassionate attorney. Call the Bankruptcy Center of Pahrump. Call 775-727-4747. News is also brought to you by Tire Works Total Car Care. Not your typical tire and service company. Guaranteed lowest prices on tires. Your one-stop shop for all automotive needs. Call 775-751-6100 or 702-365-TIRE. News is also brought to you by Capriati Sandwich Shop, located in the Pahrump Nugget Casino. Call us at 775-751-3354 to order ahead.
Tonight on News 46, one accident victim is arrested for drunk driving.
A Boy Scout is honored at Nevada Public Auction.
And the community shares a Christmas feast. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Rick Vale and Rhonda Van Winkle. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, December 27th, 2011. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. Kwanzaa is a week-long celebration held in the United States honoring universal African American heritage and culture, observed from December 26th to January 1st of each year. It features activities such as lighting a candle holder with 7 candles and culminates in a feast and gift giving. It was created by Maluna Karenga and was first celebrated in 1966 to 67. Happy Kwanzaa, everyone.
And folks, Nevada Highway Patrol has issued a press release regarding a fatal accident on Christmas Eve. The preliminary investigation reveals that on December 24th at approximately 8:14 a.m., a 2001 gold Honda van was traveling southbound on US 95 south of mile marker 89. For unknown reasons, the van drifted right and entered the west gravel shoulder, ultimately resulting in the van overturning into the West Desert area. The van had a total of 8 occupants. 7 of the occupants were transported to local hospitals with various injuries. The second right row, right side occupant, 67-year-old Kamla Sharma of Sparks, Nevada, was ejected from the van and was pronounced dead at the scene by the Nye County Deputy Sheriff's Coroner.
So sad. A 2-vehicle accident occurred yesterday morning near the intersection of Leslie and Sloan Streets.
Tonight's accident report is brought to you by Stovall & Associates. Don't expect insurance companies to have your best interest in mind. Stovall & Associates cares. Let us help you if you have been involved in an accident.
A two-vehicle accident occurred on Leslie and Sloan Street yesterday. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue arrived on scene for one woman who was complaining of knee and neck injuries. Nye County Sheriff's deputies blocked traffic in both directions while the investigation was underway. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue checked out the victim on scene, who declined to be transported. Nye County Sheriff's deputies are investigating the cause of this accident. This is Deanne O'Donnell on Leslie and Sloan for News 40.
And one person was arrested following a single vehicle accident on Christmas morning.
Right after midnight on Christmas Day, a single vehicle accident on Lewis and Willis Streets prompted Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue and Nye County Sheriff's deputies to the scene, where one male was actually in the bushes. Nye County Sheriff's deputies checked out the victim on scene, who was covered in his own vomit. We're not sure if he was ejected from the vehicle at the time of the accident or if he had just left the accident scene. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue checked him out. He was uninjured in this accident. He was transported by Nye County Sheriff's deputies to the detention center. He is facing various charges, including driving under the influence. This is Deanne O'Donnell on Lewis and Willis Street for News 46. And another person was arrested after fleeing the scene of a three-vehicle accident at Homestead and Gamebird on Saturday. Around 2:30 on Saturday afternoon here at Gamebird and Homestead, a three-vehicle accident occurred. Apparently, one driver ran the stop sign and also ran away on foot. Nye County Sheriff's deputies located the driver just south of the intersection and apprehended him, took him into custody. The other drivers in the other vehicles all were checked out on scene. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, of course, did that, and they were found to be non-injured. Nye County Sheriff Tony DeMeo actually was on scene to direct traffic around the accident while the investigation was underway. And once again, no one was injured in this three-vehicle accident here at Gamebird and Homestead. This is Deanne O'Donnell for News 46. All in all, not an eventful weekend as far as accidents were concerned. Minor accidents. Of course,
well,
really
there were plenty of accidents, but they were all minor. So.
Yeah, exactly, and just fender benders. But I know that this next weekend we're having a saturation patrol. We really want to keep down the accidents, and of course, because it's New Year's Eve.
Ain't that the truth?
We're going to have more on that for tomorrow night's newscast, of course, and we'll talk to the Nye County Sheriff's Office and get some tips from them.
So please, people, make sure continue to drive safely despite all the partying everybody's inevitably doing out there. Well, folks, coming up, the Nye Communities Coalition held its Christmas dinner.
And we'll have Nathan Hollenbeck with a look at this week in sports.
We'll have all this and more right after the break, so please keep it here.
News 46 is brought to you by Southwest Medical Associates. Their healthcare center is now open in your neighborhood. Southwest Medical Associates. Now that's powerful medicine.
And welcome back to News 46. Shares in Mead Johnson spiked today after the company released a statement explaining its Enfamil baby formula is safe for use by consumers. Despite no official statement from the Food and Drug Administration or the Center for Disease Control, the company's confirmation is a step in a positive direction after a 10-day-old in Missouri died after consuming the formula. In a press release, Mead Johnson announced it did not detect the presence of Chronobacter, a bacteria responsible for the death of a 10-year-old in Missouri who consumed Enfamil. Samples tested in the study were from the same batch being investigated by the FDA and the CDC. This is Deanne O'Donnell for News 46.
And McCarran International Airport in Las Vegas is continuing to report increases in monthly passenger traffic compared with a year ago. A tally released today by the airport shows some 3.3 million passengers arrived and departed in November, up about 124,000 or 3.9% from November of 2010. The airport is the nation's 8th busiest by passenger volume. The figures show it's on pace to top 40 million passengers for the year, after falling short of that mark just a year ago.
That's some good news. Citizens packed the Nye Communities Coalition building for the Community Christmas Dinner, which was held on Christmas Eve.
Well, so far we did 250 to-go boxes. We have toys for the kids. Over here, well, we have food for 1,000, and as you can see, everything is moving along very well. We need more tables donated, though. Anybody out there that wants to donate tables and chairs so that next Thanksgiving and Christmas we're better prepared, we really will accept all donations of tables and chairs to the coalition.
Wonderful, because we're just waiting for people to be able to sit down at this point.
Yeah, Thanksgiving, we did not have as many people. We did not have people waiting. But we are the only entity that does Christmas. And so naturally, we're going to have many more people show up. And like I say, it's going well. And as I said on my last interview, all the people that donated food, well, guys, here's the reason why. Please look around, see how many of our community come together, and thank you all for all that you've done to make this possible.
Amazing. And I know that we've got enough food for everybody here. Everybody's really happy, really excited, but we have so many volunteers helping out today. We have to mention all the people who came together. I know you had a kind of an orientation for them this time.
Yes, I was on a committee of volunteers, 3 Lindas and a Shonda. We used my phone number so that I would get all the names, and then I filtered it through to the other 3 ladies, and then they had an orientation so that people could feel comfortable with knowing what to do with such a crowd. You know, this started out, Deanna, you were there from the beginning. Now you see what it's grown to. So now it's got to be a little bit more formalized than before. Captain Becht was here earlier, putting together all the to-go addresses to north, south, east, west, southwest, whatever. And we started that at 10:30 this morning. That was done. It just takes more preparation than it did when we first started out.
It does take somebody with Captain Becht's experience in actually dispatching all those people to put them out there to get the drivers more economically delivering these 250 meals is amazing.
And we gave, I have to mention, Dale Norton came. We gave him 43 to-go boxes. And he did a wonderful thing. He broke it down, and but so many people got so many boxes, but he got the most of 43. I thought I'd really put him to work.
Well, Boy Scout Kenny Young was recognized for his contribution to the community at the Nevada Public Auction.
He had me come up, and in front of everyone, he kind of honored me by thanking me for the service that I've been doing to the community.
Did you get your Eagle Scout badge yet?
No, not yet.
So I know that you've been delivering bikes all over town. You had 130 bikes. How's it going?
Really good.
How many have you delivered so far, do you know?
40.
Wow. And I know Ben Goley's been helping you with the Nye County Sheriff's Office and Assistant Sheriff Rick Marshall as well.
Yes.
So do you have more to deliver? Do you need more help? What's going on?
We have a few more that are ready.
So are you going to need the community to help you out with any of the cost for repairs, or do you have that handled, or what?
I have that handled.
So you're going to tell us when you're going to be finished with all this. Do you have a clue about when you're going to be done delivering?
Soon. That's what I can say.
I like your little brace things there. It's green and red for Christmas.
Yep.
So cute. So when do you think you're going to be getting your badge?
March. Like the beginning of March, yeah.
How's the kids been enjoying the bikes?
They've been loving them, and I really like that.
So here at Nevada Public Auction, he brought you up there and honored you. How was that for you?
You can't explain it. It felt really good.
Ski's really one that likes to make sure that people are recognized for all the good things that go on, and I think it's a wonderful thing that he does here. Have you ever been here before?
Nope, this is my first time here.
And Healthcare Partners, Dr. Harding updates us on the status of their new medical facilities all around town.
Yes, Healthcare Partners has had some exponential growth in 2011, acquired multiple clinics locally here in Pahrump, and this is one of the clinics at the Desert View Hospital.
This is formerly Canyon Gate.
Yes, Canyon Gate was purchased towards the end of, a couple months ago, basically about 2 months ago, and yeah, this is one of the locations that was bought by Healthcare Partners.
And you're a family practitioner. You're permanently here at this location.
Correct, yes, I work 4 9-hour days a week here. After the new year, it'll be Monday through Thursday.
Wonderful. And I know that the Postal Drive location has some specialists coming in there.
Yes, correct. I'm actually part of a leadership team that Healthcare Partners has developed locally here to try to figure out how to best serve the community. And what we're doing is we're trying to figure out where we're going to put all the providers and that sort of thing. But one thing that's definitely has already occurred is we have a multi-specialty clinic on Postal Road where Dr. Tenori's former office was.
Dr. Tenori is no longer there at that location?
Correct. Him and his wife, Dr. Wingarten, actually left our company yesterday.
Wow. And the specialist, how convenient is that for people to have specialists coming in always to that location so that they can not travel to Vegas, especially when you're not feeling well?
I think it's a great option, and we're looking at 15 different specialists currently, and most initial testing will be able to be done locally. I mean, if you need certain level of care, you may still have to go to Las Vegas, but in general, all your initial evaluations will be done in town here.
This location is very new, right next to DeVita Dialysis as well. We have a lot of different testing and procedures that can be done right here.
Correct. Yeah, for pretty much all routine primary health care needs we can do here, as well as just our company itself. We have the urgent care center, so that's extended hours during the weekend on weekends. Also, we're looking at doing a radiological center where Dr. Smith currently is located further down Calvada. Currently there we're doing MRIs, CAT scan, ultrasounds, x-rays, and mammograms, and we're going to be putting bone density in there. So pretty much almost anything you would need, at least initially up front, we can do right here in Pahrump.
Wonderful. And I know that a lot of our physicians work right out of the hospital here as well.
Correct. Yeah. For Healthcare Partners, those physicians aren't actually Healthcare Partner employees. We use them as sort of a hospitalist system where, if you need to be admitted to the hospital, you're taken care of by those providers and released back to us upon discharge.
And then we take all different types of insurances.
Yes, but pretty much Healthcare Partners takes pretty much all insurances. The only thing after January we won't be servicing is senior dimensions. But beyond that, pretty much all other insurances are taken here.
But Humana has really stepped up to the plate, and a lot of people have found Humana to be a wonderful insurance.
Sure. Yeah, I think Humana and senior dimensions are very similar. They're Medicare Advantage programs, but yes, exactly. So
for people, if they want to have an appointment with you or any of the specialists, who they call?
They could just call the general Healthcare Partners number, which I think you're going to list on your program here. And, I've pretty much availability, not too long of a wait. Also, we do have an influx of new providers coming. We have 3 new physicians that are joining, as well as some physician extenders like physician's assistants. So there's definitely immediate availability.
For appointments, give Healthcare Partners a call at 727-9000.
And folks, don't go anywhere because we're going to have sports and weather coming up for you right after the break. Please keep it here.
Are you ready for some football? Well, there's nothing that feels better than breaking a record. Drew Brees set the NFL record for yards passing in a season, breaking a mark that Dan Marino had held for 27 years. And they clinched the NFC South title with a 45-16 victory over the Atlanta Falcons on Monday night. Brees threw for 307 yards and 4 touchdowns. The last pass for 9 yards set the record with 2 minutes and 51 seconds to go. It was Brees' final pass of the game, and it gave him 5,087 yards passing with 1 game still to play. Marino finished with 5,084 yards for the Miami Dolphins in 1984. 27 years that it took to beat this single record, and well, Drew Brees did it, and it was well worth it. And check this out. They even stopped the game to pronounce this breaking record that Brees broke. Congrats to Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Well, there goes your breaking news for the weekend of sports. But now, let's get in the game. I hope everyone had a great Christmas. I know I sure did. Speaking of Christmas, the first day of the regular season kicked off for the NBA. Many teams go head-to-head with many great feelings inside of them, knowing their season is back. Well, an unusual loss happened last night. The Los Angeles Lakers lose to the Sacramento Kings and start off the season 0-2, while the Kings start off the season 1-0. Marcus Thornton scored 12 of his 27 points in the fourth quarter, and the Sacramento Kings opened the season in grand fashion, beating the Lakers at home for the first time in more than 3 years, 100-91. Tyreke Evans added 20 points, John Simmons had 13, and DeMarcus Cousins had 12 points and 11 rebounds for the Kings, who had lost 9 of the 10 to the Lakers and 5 straight at home. Kobe Bryant scored 29 points and added 19 for the Lakers, who opened the season with consecutive losses for the first time since 2002 and 2003, putting a damper on the start of the new coach Mike Brown's tenure. Last year, the Kings owners, the Maloofs, were talking about moving the Kings to Anaheim. Well, so far it was nothing but a positive start to the season for the Kings, who didn't even know if they would be in Sacramento after ending last season with an overtime loss at home to the Lakers. But the city got reprieve when the team decided to stay for at least one more season instead of moving to Anaheim. That has led to newfound optimism that an emerging roster of young and athletic playmakers can return the Kings to prominence, and the city can build a new arena to keep the team in California's capital city for the long term. So there you go. Basketball's back and football's almost done. There are never too many surprises with what's in sports. So always remember, watching sports doesn't mean you're getting exercise. I'm Nathan Hollenbeck with Week in Sports.
And thank you, Nate.
And now, folks, we're going to go over to Zach Fuentes with a look at our weather. Zach?
News 46 weather is brought to you by Healthcare Partners Medical Group, with 5 locations in Pahrump. Local doctors and professional staff providing total care from infancy to seniors. News 46 weather is also brought to you by your local dairy farmers. Dairy products are very important in maintaining a healthy body. For more information, you can visit their website at nevadadairycouncil.org. News 46 weather is also brought to you by Humana.
Welcome back to News 46. Zach Fuentes here with your weather. Hope everybody had a great weekend and a very Merry Christmas. I know some of you are still celebrating your holidays. Those of you who are celebrating Hanukkah, that's still going on. And for those that celebrate Kwanzaa, that just began, so I hope you're having a good time with that. As far as today, though, we had sunny skies. It was very nice out there. Our high was at 62 degrees, and our winds were coming out of the east at 3 miles per hour, and the gusts are right up to 9 miles per hour, so a nice little breeze in there. The pressure was at 30.22, and our UV is staying the same at 2 low. Humidity was at 12%, and our sunrise was at 6:54 a.m. Today's record was 70 degrees back in 1980. Tonight it looks like we're going to have clear skies. Our low is going to be 28. The winds are going to come out of the northeast at 3 miles per hour, and the gusts are going to be at up to 6 miles per hour. Humidity is going up at 34%, and our sunset looks like it was at 4:36 p.m. Tonight's record was 19 degrees back in 1988. Tomorrow it looks like we're going to have sunny skies. Our high is going to be 65, so that's going up a little bit. The low is also going to go up just a little bit there at 29 degrees. And our winds are going to come out of the east at 3 miles per hour, and our gusts are going to be at up to 5 miles per hour. UV is staying the same at 2 low, and our sunrise is going to be at 6:54 a.m. As far as the humidity, that's going to be 22%. Now taking a look at the 7-day forecast. Wednesday through Friday is going to be pretty sunny out. Saturday we're going to have mostly cloudy skies, and Tuesday as well. Sunday, Monday will be sunny too. Our highest high is going to be 70 degrees. We're going back into the 70s. It's pretty funny because winter just started and it's actually getting warmer. As far as the lows, our lowest low is going to be 29, but for the remainder of the week, it looks like we are going to be into the 30s. Today's worst weather, this is for the cat lovers and bird lovers, Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, where they had strong thunderstorms. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Zach. Doctor of Veterinary Medicine Boyd Spratling will be teaching a domestic livestock obstetrics course through Great Basin College on Wednesdays, January 4th, 11th, 18th, and Thursday, January 19th, by interactive video in Pahrump. The course will cover delivery and delivery assistance procedures for cattle, sheep, and horses, sanitation measures, when to call your veterinarian, and post-delivery complications that should be monitored. In addition, Dr. Spratling will discuss how to troubleshoot for a number of common dystocias. This class is designed as an update and refresher for livestock procedures and agriculture students to take just before birthing time begins for each of these species. Cost of the class is $80. Call 727-2000 for more information.
And folks, in an effort to reduce waste and help the environment, University of Nevada Cooperative Extension Master Gardeners will be collecting live Christmas trees through January 16th of 2012. Nye County will be chipping the trees for use as mulch in our demonstration garden. The mulch helps conserve soil moisture and provide nutrients for plants. For more information, please call them at 727-5532.
And also, we want to remind everyone that we'll be going to digital on February 1st. So you need to get your digital TV and get all hooked up. And for more information, you can give us a call here at the station at 727-9400. And of course, Rod's TV set you up, don't they?
Absolutely. Rod's TV, give us a call. We'll get you Rod's number. Rod will come out and get you all hooked up. So if you got any Christmas bonuses, a TV for Christmas this year, you're going to want to make sure you get that all hooked up, because we will be losing our analog signal once again, 1st of February. Analog signals going away. You will only get us on digital channels 46 and up.
And that's a plus, because you get 4 more channels.
That's right, absolutely.
There you go.
All right, folks, well, that's going to do it for this edition of News 46. I'm Rick Vale.
And I'm Deanna O'Donnell.
And from everyone up here on the Hill at KPVM, we wish you a safe evening, and we'll see you here again tomorrow night. Until then, good night, Prompt.